Okay, so in this series of videos, we're going to look at setting up a um, skeleton for the leg. So we're going to have a bind skeleton, we're going to have an IK setup and a reverse foot. This is just going to be a basic setup. We can go into doing a lot more stuff, but we just want to get a leg done with a reverse foot and be able to connect that to a bind skeleton. So let's get started. I'm going to go into my 4 view here, and on the side view I'm going to create my basic joints. So go to skeleton, create joints, and start off there. So I'm creating the hip, the knee, then the ankle, the ball of the foot, and the toes. Or the tip of the toes, really. I'm going to go through and make sure I name these. So this is going to be, it's just a foot, so I'm just going to do hip underscore bind. If you had a right or left side, you name it right or left. In this case, it's just a single foot, so I'm not going to worry about this. So that's hip bind. Knee bind. Ankle bind. Ball bind. And this is going to be toes. Just do toe bind. So there's our bind skeleton for our leg. Then I am going to look at the outliner. I'm going to duplicate this, and I am going to go to modify, search, and replace. I'm going to search for underscore bind and switch it with underscore animation IK joints. And looking at this reminds me that I should have joints on all my binds, so I'll do that next also. Apply that so I have all my IK. I'm going to take off the one now that it's different, and then I'm going to do the bind skeleton and just add joints to the end of all the names. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I'm going to undo. Underscore bind underscore JNT. So now that's what I want. That looks good. With our IK skeleton here, I'm going to set up my IK constraint, or not constraints, but IK handles. Going to go to the option box and make sure that's set to rotate plane solver. Going to go from here to here. There we go, and that will give us our base. And I'm not sure what rig I did that on, so I'm going to make sure that I hide the bind rig before I do that. I undid all that really quick. Hide the bind rig, and here now set up the IK handle. Now we know that that for sure is set up on the IK foot. So that gives us that action. Then I'm going to set up the IKs for the foot here. So I am going to go to skeleton, create IK handle tool. There. And then here. This is going to be set up for the reverse foot. Right now you can move them and it works fine. Once we have the reverse foot, that will all be part of that control setup. So let's just take these and name them so that we can easily access them. So this is going to be our ankle IK handle. This is going to be our ball IK handle. And this is going to be our toe IK handle. There we go. I'm going to start organizing this a little bit and group all of the IK handles together. This is going to be our IK group. And group these joints together. This is going to be our joint group. And then group both of these together to be our character group. There we go. So we have everything a little bit organized. In the next lesson, we'll start looking at how to set up the reverse foot.